Hi, my name's Jill Ferrell. If it helps to remember my name, I always say it's like Will Ferrell, but it's Jill Ferrell. I'm the group coordinator here at CAPS. I'm also a licensed psychologist, and group is one of my great passions. My other great passion is connection with animals and nature as a therapeutic tool. And so I do have a service dog with me. She's not a therapy dog, but we did create an embedded therapy dog program here at CAPS. Joey brings Kaz, his golden retriever mix. And then we also have a therapy fish, affectionately called Seamus. And then we're working on getting a lot more, like a jungle of plants and some other things in the works that I'm also really excited about. But group is what I'm supposed to be talking about with you. So I lead several different groups, but I coordinate about 15 groups per semester in the fall and spring. They range from different support groups like LGBTQ support group or neurodivergent support group, sexual assault survivor group, support groups, things like that. And then we also have a wide range of therapy groups, which include highly structured groups like skills groups, kind of like a CBT style. And then there's kind of semi-structured groups that usually have some sort of theoretical orientation that they're centered around. For example, we have an acceptance and commitment therapy for unwanted pornography use, which is a really common presenting concern here. We also have, I lead the compassion focused therapy group. And then we also have a Dungeons and Dragons group. So those are really fun. But then we also have on the other end of the spectrum, highly unstructured groups that are mostly just interpersonal process groups. So my job here is to kind of decide what groups we offer, usually based on what the student needs are and our trainees' needs. And then I decide who co-leads them. I often prioritize staff's availability and interests, and also trainees' interests and needs as well. And then I decide when and where those groups are scheduled during the week or the day. Um, I also create and highly monitor the system that I use to get those groups filled with students, to make sure that we have appropriate selected group members and enough of them. And then I advise co-leaders on when to start those groups and basically here to consult with any group related concerns that come up over this course of the semester. Um, that's really a passion of mine. I'm highly organized. And so I keep really close tabs on all the groups here. Interns, they must co-lead at least one process group or theoretical orientation group per semester. And then additionally, either the fall or the spring, you'll have another group that's just skills. And so one of those semesters you'll have two groups. But you're also open to co-lead any other groups that you are interested in, as long as we can make it work with your schedule and other trainees' needs. Um, so even if there's like a support group that we don't offer that you're particularly interested in, we've done that in the past. We can create a group as long as there is a need in the community. So I'm very flexible. I'm very interested in new ideas. Um, as far as supervision goes, so you get half an hour of supervision after every group meeting. And then there's also, you get to meet with me a lot. So I get to spend a lot of time with the interns, and it's honestly, it's part of my, it's like the favorite part of my job, besides actually leading the groups, is getting to spend so much time with the interns. So right at the beginning of fall, we spend a lot of time together doing a group seminar where we just get to know each other pretty well. We get situated into the practicalities and the basics of running groups here at USU specifically. And it's also a chance for me to get a better sense of where your interests and goals are in groups so that I can really set up your year to be, kind of flexibly meet you where you are and get you to go where you want to end up in this area. And then we also have group case conference, which is every 2 weeks in the fall, about every 3 weeks in the spring semesters, where we do some didactic training in group stuff, but we also, it's kind of also like group supervision of group. And I offer any other support that comes up that you might need with any groups. It's a very flexible time. It's very low stress. It's really intended to just help you feel confident and have the growth that you want in group. Um, let's see. It's also it's an area, it's a time when I also try to sell you on group. So if you're on the fence about group, I'm gonna work really hard to help you love it by the end. And so, another thing I wanted to mention is that in the summer, interns get to co-lead groups with each other without a senior staff member there. And that's really, really fun and cool to watch as interns kind of start the year in various places. And then by the summer, feeling a lot more confident in your own style and how you want to do things. And I try to be pretty hands off and let you. My goal is that by the summer, you really have, like, especially by the end of the summer, you really have that confidence in your own style and your own ability to manage group logistics and treatment much more independently by the time that you leave internship. And I'm here for as much or as little support as you need to make that happen. But summer's really kind of like a capstone sort of experience when it comes to groups. So it's really fun. So I hope that we get to see you here and that if you don't already have a passion for group, that I can get my foot in there and ignite it in you. All right. Well, thank you for taking the time to listen to me. I know I can be pretty wordy when I am excited, and I'm excited about group. So please email me if you have any questions at all. It's jill.ferrell, Ferrell, at usu.edu. I'm happy to answer any questions you have about group or about our animal assisted therapy program here as well. All right, take care. Bye.